On the Ultimate Seattle Sports Show, as the Seahawks inch closer to their season opener, the excitement is building among the 12. Seahawks legend Matt Hasselbeck knows all about that feeling. He joins us now. And Matt, first of all, thanks a lot for coming on. It's great to see you. Great to have you on the show.
Yeah, my pleasure. It's exciting. I'm in Nashville, Tennessee right now. Everyone's excited. The Seahawks are coming here, the defending world champs, and literally the best team in the NFL from last year against basically the worst team in the NFL, but it's a new year, so we'll see.
That's right. Hey, listen, 18 years in the NFL, 10 with the Seahawks, earning you a place in the Seahawks Ring of Honor. How much did you enjoy playing in Seattle?
I mean, I loved it, but it wasn't always smooth. It wasn't always easy. Like, it was a bumpy road to start. And I talked to a lot of young quarterbacks these days, college and NFL guys, and I'm like, you know, trust me, there were hard times for every quarterback. You just got to find it. That's the story. It's kind of like an Instagram versus reality. You see all the Instagram posts that everybody posts, but you never see the stuff that got you to that point, or you never see the real stuff. And I got emotional when I went into the Ring of Honor in Seattle, I think because it was so unlikely based on how it started for me. We were playing in Husky Stadium. I got hurt. I lost my job to Trent Dilfer. I didn't play well. And then, fortunately for me, I was ready the second time around. And then, we kind of never looked back.
By the way, Paul, we've had a lot of guests. I got to give Matt credit. Let's take Matt full. He's got the best home studio in all of business right there. Matt, well done. Well done.
Literally, we just moved into a new house, and we're like day 2 in here right now. So it's you don't even want to know.
It's looking good. It's looking good, my friend.
Let me tell you how bad it was today. I put all my trash in the recycle bin and all my recycles in the trash bin, so they took neither one of them on trash day. I'm going to get reprimanded by the city. It's like total rookie mistake. I need reading glasses now. I didn't. They're color coded. It just a lot of mistakes early on there. So
hey, don't worry.
Getting better.
Paul and I use reading glasses as well. It's okay. Seahawks on Hard Knocks for the first time in franchise history. You've been watching it, and if so, what do you love? What do you like about it so far?
Yeah, I have been watching it. I love it. I'll start with what I don't love. A lot of foul language. It's just unnecessary. I think it's like macho stuff. I was in NFL locker rooms and college locker rooms my whole life, and it doesn't need to be that way. Just grow up a little bit. Don't have a paucity of vocabulary. Let's progress, guys. That would be my one critique. However, I think the show is absolutely awesome. The cinematography, if that's the right word, of how they honor Seattle, how they honor the grounds crew, how they honor the beauty of Seattle with nature and the water and the Blue Angels and all that's incredible. But more than that, I think the best thing probably is you get to see behind the scenes the leadership style of Mike McDonald, the management style of John Schneider, the leadership unsung of guys like Cooper Kupp, Devin Witherspoon. How do you not root for this guy? Brady Russell, the real life stuff that's going on with these people. So I think it's been pretty fun to watch.
Yeah, a lot to talk about Sam Darnold's spin rate in episode 2. Now, Sam faced some heavy skepticism, I should say, not only last season, but in his early years in the NFL. He has shown, Matt, that you never stop learning. And how important is it to have that kind of resiliency playing the quarterback position?
Well, that's what I was talking about earlier. I mean, I know for a fact that I don't care who you are as a quarterback, you've faced adversity and self-doubt and criticism and skepticism and all the stuff. And, you take a sink or swim situation. Fortunately, for some guys, you're able to kind of get another chance or another opportunity. That was my story. I think it's Sam Darnold's story. When he got to the Seattle Seahawks, I think he was 27 years old, pretty similar to where I was. I was thinking maybe he was 24 years old. I mean, it's a helpful thing to have a couple people that stick by you, believe in you, and then you let your natural ability kind of be coached. And I think that's one of the great things about Sam, that he's quieted the doubters, and he's really done it without saying a word.
And Paul, I don't want to take shots, but I am here at Trent Dilfer and Brock Heward. But I remember watching those 3 throw a football, and Dilfer throws it pretty good. Heward throws it pretty good. Hasselbeck throws it, Paul. The spin rate was it was moving. You had the best spin rate out of those 3, right?
And it just goes to prove that spiral doesn't really mean you're a great quarterback. Like I could always throw a great spiral. That didn't mean I was always a great quarterback. I threw more interceptions than touchdowns in college. I rushed for negative 188 yards in college. So the spiral only gets you so far. So yeah, that's cool. I got a great spiral, but oh well, you know.
Hey, you could run the rock. We watched it a little bit.
I think Mike Holmgren said I was a giraffe on ice when I would run the ball, and so like I was listening to Jalen Milroe and Mike McDonald in Hard Knocks last night talk about, you know, you're the Ferrari, and I remember one time I was playing up against Michael Vick, and the USA Today or one of those papers wrote, this is basically like a sports car versus a UPS truck. They called me a UPS truck. So I wore a UPS hat that week, and I embraced it, and I don't think I ever lost to Michael Vick. You know, there's a lesson in there somewhere. Like you could be the greatest athlete on the planet, which he was at the time, and still there's some lessons to be learned about quarterback play. So I think Jalen Milroe, I think that's been fun to see him kind of try to find his way, that fine line of cut it loose with my arm versus trust my legs and that kind of stuff.
Well, you mentioned Holmgren, so we'll stick with coaches. Pro Football Focus ranked the top 10 coaches in the NFL. They have the Rams' Sean McVay at the top, followed by Casey's Andy Reid, and the 49ers' Kyle Shanahan. You mentioned Mike McDonald and the leadership that we're seeing on HBO Hard Knocks. He is fourth on that list. Is that reasonable ranking for Mike, considering he's entering just his third year as an NFL head coach?
It's pretty awesome for a guy that was never a head coach anywhere, and just the ascension, the climb, and what he's done. It's really remarkable, and I think it's hard to get on those lists as a defensive head coach as well. So I think it's he's not quite on the podium there at fourth, but I don't know who you knock off. I think you could probably knock off Kyle Shanahan because of the rivalry there and how those games have gone. And that was a big Week 18 win for us to get the 1 seed last year. But one more year, and I think he gets his spot on the podium, I think.
Hey, in your 10 years with the Seahawks, you had some notable offensive linemen, including the best to ever do it, Walter Jones. What was your relationship like with Big Walt?
I loved Walt, but it's so funny. Walt never talked once when we were teammates. Like the dude did not speak. Now he's like on the Paul Sylvie show post game, you know, talking all the time. He's out kissing babies. He's even going to golf tournaments and stuff like that. So, I mean, I'm really proud of him. He's an amazing guy. He's an amazing teammate, one of the best ever. So talented, just ridiculously talented. You could never, as an offensive lineman, copy or even learn anything from Walt's technique because it was so unorthodox. He did things that no one else could get away with. But it's just really fun to see. Like, he's got the absolute best laugh of anybody that I've ever been around. And so if you get the opportunity to make Walt laugh, hear him laugh, I promise you, it's you'll laugh. It's very infectious.
No, he's definitely one of the best, along with you. Seahawks receiver Cooper Kupp seems to want to be on everything right now. He's almost like a player coach, the way he's working out with not only his teammates but his head coach. We've seen him in the quarterback's room on Hard Knocks. What does that tell you about his character and his drive going into his 10th NFL season?
You know, it really has been my experience that there's people on a team that, you know, they're part of the glue of the team. They're part of the fabric of the team. There's things that they do that you don't realize how important it is. And like everyone talks about JSN being like the best wide receiver in the game. I agree. I do agree. But I don't think he gets there if John Schneider and the Seahawks never signed Cooper Kupp. Like I think that, and I think he would tell you the same thing. Like the wisdom in the room, not only for the wide receivers, but also for the quarterbacks and also for the head coach. I mean, you see Cooper Kupp literally in one-on-one meetings with Mike McDonald watching film. I don't want to give any secrets away, but they're watching Rams film. I mean, who are we kidding? And he's saying, well, what's the rule here? How does McVay coach this? And so, like, I just remember when we turned the corner and we finally beat the St. Louis Rams, the greatest show on turf. One of the best things we did is we signed their 2 defensive ends who we sort of interviewed and I don't want to say like interrogated, but we kind of said like, hey, bring your notebook, teach us your rules. And it's almost like addition by subtraction when you steal from the opponent. And like that NFC Championship game, like many of the games against the Rams could go either way. I think getting Cooper Kupp has been big for everybody in the building.